You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find this channel on Twitter, Gab.ai, BitChute, and Minds.com. This is a Real American Patriot channel for Real American Patriot. If you're not a Real American Patriot, please exit the channel. Furthermore, we are not sponsored by any outside interference. That means we're unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. With that being said, transmission will commence momentarily. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me on the Highly Evolved Podcast. And this episode, I want to start on an article. Now, Elizabeth Warren's in the news again, and this time she's on the Breakfast Club, trying to defend herself. And you don't know about Elizabeth Warren. She got caught up that she was part Native American. Then she did all these tests that she shows you she's not even enough to be Native American. She's not even a member of a tribe of a Native American. All right. And now she's trying to backtrack now she's on this channel called The Breakfast Club, try to backtrack what she said and try to apologize. But let me show you the article, all right? There's a video here too, but let me give me 1 second. My dog's on my arm right now. All right. There you go. It's from Breitbart. If you want to check this out, I'll leave it in the description below. It says Elizabeth Warren glitched out as Breakfast Club asked her when she was white. Now in this Breakfast Club, I gotta give them props. The guys in Breakfast Club, they're kind of Luciferian as well. They're embedded with the Babylonian Mystic School as well. They're part of the system. They're part of the Illuminati, right? But this time they actually press on Elizabeth Warren about her lying to her college entry application, right? But let's watch this together. Let's hope there's no commercial.
To clear up some stuff because you know there's a lot of criticism that's said about you, so I want to give you the opportunity to speak on these things. The Native American thing. Do you regret taking the DNA test?
Look, I can't go back, but
you got to explain to a lot of people that don't know. Now you came out and said that
she's gonna divert the topic and try to elude the question.
You were Native American. And,
long ago.
And they found out that you weren't. And people were very upset about that.
This ain't for the people who don't know.
No, but a lot of people don't
have that much time.
Because we're putting people up to her as well, so go ahead.
So I grew up in Oklahoma.
Watch.
I learned about my family the same way most people learn about their family, from my mama and my daddy and my aunts and my uncles. And it's what I believe. But I'm not a person of color. I'm not a citizen of a tribe. And I shouldn't have done it.
Watch.
If you had a chance to do it over, would you?
I can't go back.
Watch. She's going to try to divert the question.
But what I can do is try to be a good partner. And that's what I do every day. So, for example, in the things we're talking about here, what I want to see us do in education.
She just deflected the question. Like, why won't you stay on topic? Elizabeth Warren, you just deflected the question. That's not what the question was about. All right, why the question was regarding your nationality. Why did you do it? She just diverted the question straight up. All right, typical politician tactics, right? Never answer the question. Typical Democratic tactics, never answering the question, all right? That's what Democrats do. They deflect the question. They try to avoid it. All right, let's continue.
Is I want to see us get rid of the student loan debt and make an investment in the historically black colleges and universities. I want to see us in housing, hit redlining head on. I've got the first housing proposal to smack straight into
bring them back to reality.
I want to see us in healthcare, address healthcare disparities, and particularly maternal mortality rates for black women. We got serious problems.
I see you talk about reparations as well.
Yeah.
So what, your family told you were Native American?
Yeah.
Look,
Charlamagne tells me I'm Dominican, but I don't believe him.
You are. How long did you hold on to that? Because there was some report that said you were Native American on your Texas bar license and that you said you were Native.
So I got to give Charlamagne a props. I'm not going to call him a god. His name is foolish to call another man. You should never call another man a god, but I digress. But I give him props for pushing on the issue and try to let her off the hook. All right? I give him props for that.
Native American on some documents when you were a professor at Harvard. Like, why'd you do that? So
it's what I believe.
Look, she's trying to avoid the question once, and now they're bringing her back to answer the question.
That's, like I said, it's what I learned from my family.
When did you find out you weren't?
Well,
she's stumbling, like she's stumbling how to answer that question because she don't know how to answer it. She's so cookie cutting politicians.
I'm not a person of color. I'm not a citizen of a tribe. And
that's not the question.
Tribal citizenship is an important distinction and not something I am. So.
Was there any benefits to that?
No. Boston Globe did a full investigation. It never affected, nothing about my family ever affected any job I ever got.
She didn't get a discount in college? No.
You kind of like the original Rachel Dolezal a little bit. Rachel Dolezal was a white woman pretending to be black.
No, this is what I learned from my family.
She's deflecting. This woman, that's another thing, right? See, this woman is so fake. She is losing in the poll, right? Let's read this article, right? The 2020 White House hopeful, Senator Elizabeth Warren, Democrat of Massachusetts, dodged a question multiple times, I might add, dodged the questions of when she learned she is not a Native American during the Friday interview on the popular radio show The Breakfast Club, founded by co-host Charlamagne the God, took her to task and for false claim about her heritage, right? Now, you don't know Charlamagne. Charlamagne, he's a part of the MK Ultra Babylon Mystery School. He always wear black. He's a Satarian Luciferian, right? Satarian Luciferian always wear black. Everything they go, they're high profile, right? And if you can say, oh, so fun, I wear black, does that mean I'm Luciferian? No, it's not. It means you live in your mama's basement, right? I'm talking about people who's embedded in this Babylon Mystery School. People in the entertainment business. When they wear black, that's what they usually mean. They're satanic Luciferian. I'm not talking about guys at the house wearing all black all the time. No, you're not. You're just a doofus. But anyway, Charlamagne the God, if you know his background, he allegedly raped a girl in a military base, I think in North Carolina, right? And somehow he got off with it. He wasn't pressed charges or anything like that. So it leads to speculation that Charlamagne the God, which is a MK Ultra asset, or he have a handler or something. I think maybe his handler is Wendy Williams, because that's how he came from to fame. He was filling the role of Wendy Williams. He was under Wendy Williams' staff or whatever it is. And then when she went to mainstream, he took the radio. That's how he blew up, become famous. And this guy, he have a lot of anxiety problems, right? Maybe his anxiety happened because he was guilty of raping a woman, all right? Raping a woman. Because that's what he did. Maybe that's how his anxiety. But I digress. I'll get in Charlamagne on another day. But I'm referring to Elizabeth Warren, right? Let's read this. A painful exchange between Charlamagne, I'm not going to say that word because he's not, asking Warren if she regretted taking a DNA test, which revealed her genes only show evidence of 1/64 to 1,024 Native American heritage. Oh, I can't go back, Warren began. I grew up in Oklahoma. That's not an excuse. I learned about my family the way most people learn about their family, from their mama and their daddy, auntie and uncle, and what I believe. All right. I'm not a person of color. She's then conceded. I'm not a citizen of a tribe. I should not have done it. All right. Then so I guess she's retracting all her comments there. Charlamagne interrupting Warren and asked her if she claimed Native American heritage again, if she could do it again. I can't go back. Warren repeated, but I shouldn't. But what I do is a good partner. What I try to do is be a good partner, and that's what I do every day. Yeah, right. She got some bag on her. Lauren got some dirt. Elizabeth Warren got some dirt on her. I bet you. Yeah, like every politician, she did some dirt. All right. One went on name-dropping issue in healthcare, alluding to question, all right, student loan debts and housing crisis. However, the Breakfast Club hosts were unfazed by Warren's attempt to pivot away from the controversial subject and continue to press her. So, what your family told you were Native American, DJ Envy asked. Yeah, Warren exclaimed. How long did you hold that, Charlamagne asked. Because by some report that said Native American on the Texas bar exam, and she was Native American in document when you were a professor at Harvard. Like, why did you do that, Elizabeth? We already read that. Okay, that's basically going over it, right? And it's basically quoting the whole interview. You guys can read this. I'll leave it in the description below. But back to Elizabeth Warren. This woman right here, this crazy woman, all right, lie. If she lie about that, what makes you she doesn't lie? That's a characteristic of a Democrat. They love to lie. They love to lie to people. They don't deliver anything. What is her biggest accomplishment as a senator in Massachusetts? I might add. What is her biggest accomplishment? All right, you think black men will vote for this woman? All right, this Caucasian woman? It don't make any sense. This woman is losing in the poll. That's why she's saying all these extreme commentary, this extreme ideas. And people shouldn't vote for a person like this. Elizabeth Warren, this lady's not gonna win anything. This lady's not gonna win jack, nothing. All right. But yeah, this woman tried to dodge the question. That's one thing I give props to DJ Envy and Charlemagne. All right. But anything else, I still have my opinion about how they are. They're still Luciferian, all right? But Elizabeth Warren is embedded with the thing too. She's a Senate member. She knows something within the Senate. She knows with something within the government, all right? She's embedded with this thing too. She have a house in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is very occultic. It have a lot of magic. Why do you think the Washington Bullets or the NBA team is called the Washington Wizard? Not only that, the WNBA team is called the Washington Mystics, right? Because there's a lot of magic within Washington, D.C. There's a lot. When you go to Washington, D.C., there's a lot. You feel a little eerie, right? You feel kind of weird when you go to Washington, D.C. And now the branches of Washington, D.C. is Hollywood, right? So Hollywood is the wizard, and the Washington, D.C. is the quote-unquote wizard, and they use Hollywood, California, as the propaganda machine. All right, that's why I say Hollywood, the wood of the holly tree. All right, that's what it is. And the Pentagon is located in Washington, D.C. So it's all embedded. Washington and Hollywood is all tied up. They're a branch of it. All right, they use Hollywood as their propaganda machine. Not just Hollywood, corporation Hollywood like Disney, Warner Brothers, Fox, MGM Grand. All right, all these studios, they're embedded with the Babylonian Mystery School, Columbia. All right, Columbia is renovated the Mother Goddess. That's what it is. Why is it called District of Columbia? You gotta look at that too, Columbia. There's a lot of history between the word Columbia. All right, a sacrificial, something got to do with sacrificial. Why do you think there's a Washington Monument is a reminiscence of a phallic, right? And within the Washington Monument is in between the Vesica Pisces. Right? Have you ever been to the Washington Monument? You won't see it when you're walking on top of it. When you're looking above, you can see a Vesica Pisces. The Washington Monument is right in there. All right. And why is obelisk? Why is the obelisk in Washington D.C.? All right, because they refer that America is a modern version of Egypt. All right, a modern version of Egypt, like the Mississippi. The Mississippi is like compared to the Nile River in Egypt, right? And Memphis, there's a Memphis in Egypt, and there's a Memphis right off of Tennessee, all right? And there's a pyramid in Memphis, right? Not only that, there's 3 pyramids in the United States. That's why you know. There's a pyramid in Memphis, Tennessee. There's a pyramid in Las Vegas, right? And there's this pyramid in Long Beach, California of Cal State Long Beach. A blue pyramid. If you don't know what blue pyramid signifies, a blue pyramid signifies as pederasty or pedophilia. All right, that's what blue pyramid. And guess who went to Cal State Long Beach? Steven Spielberg. He made a famous movie called E.T. All right, E.T. is just a symbolic way of saying is a movie about Ptah Amen. Ptah Amen is a god of a woodland god that like to play around with little boys, and is a woodland god that have to do with a lot of nature. All right, that's plant. All right, this is where the term PETA come from. PETA is not what it seems. PETA, the people ethical treatment of animal, and have a white rabbit. There's a reason why they call PETA, because PETA is a name to commemorate Ptah. Ptah is a woodland god that's a god of animals. All right. But I digress. Going back to Elizabeth Warren, I'm going deep down in the tunnel, guys. That's what you expect from my channel. We're going deep, deep, deep down in the rabbit hole. All right. And this person, Elizabeth Warren, is not one to be trusted. She's embedded with the people. She's embedded with the Babylon mystical, embedded with Hollywood as well, embedded with all these governmental agencies that people don't really know about. All right. She knows some stuff. Right? She's a masterful liar. She's an actress, right? If that's why, you know, if there's award shows, give her the best actor. I say stop giving to men, just give all to women, because women like this person are great at acting. I just give all the acting award to women. Right? She's acting right here, purely acting. She's lying on her butt. Right? She's not even Native American. She's not a member of a tribe at all. She's not a member of the Cherokee, the Algonquin, the Iroquois, the Seminoles. She's not a member of none of these tribes, man. She's a Caucasian woman. But I digress. Because of what I'm saying right now, all this information I'm feeding you guys, YouTube is not monetizing my channel because they don't like what I'm saying. Because of that, I'm unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. I can say whatever the heck I want without being bothered by any outside interference, right? All right? Because of that, I'm not taking any donation, because the point of this channel is to wake people up. To wake people up, make them ask questions, not just listen to me, but look for their own answers, right? That's the point of this channel. If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe, because when you subscribe, it encourages me to make more videos so I can reach out to more people, right? Because of that, let me know what you think. You agree or disagree? I know we went off a tangent right here, but there's some stuff you have to know about. Within embedded these are Masonic people that's embedded, that have ties with the Babylon Mystery School, all right? Especially the politician, they have ties with this too. Especially Charlemagne, all right? Where all blacks are sectarian, all right? But let me know you agree. Leave your comment below. I know your time is valuable. I'm not trying to waste any of your time. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. I appreciate for you listening. I appreciate for your time. My name's Stefan. And on that note, guys, I'm checking out. Peace.